Aidan, Mazel Tov. I wish I could be there with you at your graduation, but you're going to be home with us in about a week in Israel, and I could not be more excited about that. And I still smile every time I say that, home in Israel. And I know that you do also. That's cute. When you were home last time and you were walking around with this big smile on your face, and I think it was Drew that asked you what you were smiling about, and you just said, I just can't believe that I live in Israel, or that we live in Israel. It was great, and I'm so happy that you feel that way, and I'm so happy that I think everybody feels that way. I think everybody does feel that way. First of all, I have to tell you that I wrote what I thought was a beautiful speech over the last several hours, and I was just sitting down to read it to you on a video recording, and somehow it was just gone. I don't know what happened. It's never happened before. Google Docs saves everything, versions, I understand, but it was gone, and there was nothing I could do to get it back, and I have no idea what happened. Coincidentally, part of that speech was that nothing is an accident, so I'm going to go with that theme and just start over and wing it. So I do have to start out by saying one thing, that this is actually a day that I thought was not necessarily going to happen. You graduating from high school and all. I mean, you have to admit that your early days at High Tots didn't exactly instill confidence that a high school diploma was in your future. And I mean, starting your career by getting kicked out of preschool for destroying the classroom and throwing your shoe at the rabbi's head wasn't exactly what I would call on track. So I don't know that anybody thought you'd be graduating from high school. And because, as we discussed, when you were about 4 years old, prisons, I think, do have playgrounds. And it concerned me then that you felt that this might not be such a bad backup plan. So, but here you are 14 years later, defying all odds and graduating with, I assume, honors. I mean, if you're taking all AP classes and you're getting A's in them all, I mean, I assume that qualifies you for honors, right? Anyway, a model student by any standard. So, Aidan, I just want to tell you that I'm so proud of you, and I'm not just proud of you for your accomplishments. I'm proud of you for who you are and who you aspire to be and who you help others to become. I'm inspired by your integrity, by your kindness, and by your willingness and desire to help others succeed. I want to read an email that Mommy and I received from Miss Van Gundy. And I know it was sent to you, but I also know that you probably didn't read it because of some humility thing that you've got going on or something. But it was a really nice letter, and I want you to hear it because it really sums up to me the kind of person that you are. And I'll try to get through this. Whew. Okay. Mr. and Mrs. Samuelson, I wanted to let you know about a nice thing that happened with Aidan during English class today. We were reviewing sentence types, and I was choosing students to transcribe sentences to the board, having them identify in real time what types of sentences they were and labeling the independent and dependent clauses within each example. Aidan recalled this right away and did a great job from the start. I assigned a sentence to a student who sometimes struggles, and the student said he wasn't going to be able to complete the identification. I assured him that he could, but I had to quickly turn my attention back to the students working at the board. Quietly, without prompting or making a scene, Aidan got up from his seat, from his desk, and walked over to his classmate and began to work through the sentence with him. He didn't simply say, here's the right answer. He asked guiding questions, showed him the previous examples and explanations, and helped him to come up with the correct answer on his own. It was a small moment, but Aidan showed a real sense of awareness and empathy for his classmate. It made me think of the quote, character is what you do when you think no one was watching. Aidan didn't realize I was watching, but I was. I thought you'd like to hear about this as well. Wow. I know your humility keeps you from appreciating some of the things about yourself, but when a high school teacher rather, says something like that about a student, it's significant. So take a moment and appreciate the amazing person that you are. I also want to say that I'm impressed everyone's impressed with what a good person you are. How you're always working on yourself to become a better person, and how you're often helping others to become better people as well. You are truly a light in the world that needs light now more than ever. There are so many things that you have to look forward to, and they are going to start coming at you so quickly, so make sure to take time to enjoy them all. And let me just jump ahead a few years and make one comment. I can't wait. I can't wait to meet your future wife and your children, my grandchildren. They're going to be very lucky to have you in their lives, and I know that you're looking forward to that as well. So my bracha to you, Aidan, is that you have an amazing year in yeshiva, that you choose a career path and work that you love, that you marry a woman that you're crazy about and that's crazy about you, and that you have children that are as amazing as you are and that bring you as much joy as you have brought to me. I love you.